Some things are not for ordinary people. And your lineage? It was their biggest secret. Secret documents, secret sessions, conversations behind closed doors. It all concerned you, because you are not an ordinary person. They looked at your lineage. They analyzed your codes. They tried to understand who your ancestors were, what stars you were connected to. Because what flows in your veins is not just blood. Inside you is an ancient secret, a forgotten power, a divine heritage, and some of them realized it long ago. Files were opened, information was collected, analysis was done, and the common conclusion of all of them was this: this blood alone has the power to change a reality, not a nation. That's why you were investigated. That's why you were followed. Because your existence was the unsolvable equation of the system. Now I ask you, if even a president investigated your ancestry, you still think you're ordinary? It's time to wake up. With the power your lineage gives you, now the stage is yours. 77 in the comments now. There was a time when they laughed at your visions, ridiculed your purpose, and dismissed your every word. But now, the tables have shifted. The same voices that mocked you now falter, their words stumbling over each other in disbelief. The very truths you once carried in silence have become undeniable realities. What was once hidden in shadows is now laid bare, impossible to ignore. The transformation that you foretold has unfolded before their eyes, and now, as destiny crowns you, their arrogance crumbles. Their breakdown is unfolding right in front of them. You were never mistaken. You were always on the path of fulfillment. Being labeled as crazy wasn't some random attack. It was a defensive reflex, a desperate move to protect their own ignorance. Their mocking wasn't a simple reaction. It was a well-organized effort to resist what they couldn't comprehend. When you shared truths that transcended logic, when you spoke of things they couldn't yet understand, they only had one tool left to use: dismissal. For when fear meets the unknown, it doesn't embrace it, it strikes out against it. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom. For you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. This cycle is nothing new. Throughout history, those who dared to defy the status quo have always been scorned. Just as Noah was ridiculed while he built an ark in the calm, just as Jesus was scorned for healing on the Sabbath, just as Joan of Arc's cries were met with the flames of execution, and just as Einstein was once seen as delusional before being hailed as a genius, these moments weren't anomalies. They were the path you were destined to walk, a divine inheritance that came with divine opposition. Every sneer, every mockery only served to prove one thing. It wasn't you they feared. It was the unseen power that flowed through you. Your gift disrupted their carefully constructed world. Your ability to see beyond their illusions cracked their false narrative open. You spoke of a future they hadn't yet experienced, and rather than listen, they chose to label you. But you weren't wrong. You were just ahead of your time. The label of crazy wasn't a reflection of you. It was their way of protecting their smallness. You've always seen through the veil, and that terrified them. They tried to strip away your confidence, question your clarity, believing that if they attacked your mind, they could break your spirit. But you didn't yield. Even in your darkest moments, when doubt clawed at your heart, and the silence around you grew louder than any voice, you held on to something deeper than belief, faith, intuition, and a knowing that didn't need validation from anyone. They questioned your sanity, your worth, your mission, but you kept the flame alive. Your endurance wasn't weakness, it was sacred preparation. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. It's like a diamond being forged deep within the earth, formed under pressure through intense heat, where only the strongest elements survive and emerge as something beautiful. That's what your journey has been like. While they pointed fingers, spread lies, and doubted your every move, you were quietly being refined. You didn't see it at the time, but every tear you shed was like water nourishing the roots of a mighty tree. Every sleepless night, like the stillness before a great storm, was building your strength. And every time you had to muster the courage to keep moving forward, even when it felt like the world was against you, was just another layer of your resilience being added, one step at a time. They couldn't see it, could they? They didn't realize that while they were busy trying to tear you down, you were being built up in ways they couldn't even comprehend. They thought their words had power, that their laughter could break you, that their mockery would stop you. But here you are, standing strong, unshaken, not because of their approval, but because of something far greater. You weren't being shaped by their acceptance, my friend. No, you were being forged by the truth that runs through your veins like living water. This truth isn't something that can be silenced. It doesn't fade away when people whisper doubts in your ear or try to change the story. No, this truth is written into your very DNA. It hums in your dreams and speaks to you in the quiet moments when the world seems to be at its loudest. It's the kind of truth that no weapon formed against you can touch. It's the kind of truth that cannot be drowned out by the noise of the world. In the silence, in those moments when no one else was there to cheer you on, that's when you were being prepared. When the world wasn't watching, when they thought they could erase you from the narrative, that's when your strength was growing. You were being refined, like gold in a refiner's fire. Every moment of hardship was making you pure, shaping you into the vessel you were meant to be. They thought they could break you, but they didn't know that every time they tried to diminish you, you were only becoming more powerful. Just like that gold, you weren't meant to stay buried. The heat, the pressure, and the time, it all served to polish you, to bring out the brilliance that had always been inside. Now when they look at you, they see something different. They see a person who has been through the fire and who has come out shining. They see someone who can no longer be ignored, someone whose power can no longer be denied. And now, as you stand on the other side, the very doubts they placed on you have transformed into the wings that will carry you to new heights. Your resilience, your perseverance, and your unshakable belief in the truth have created a foundation beneath your feet that nothing will ever erode. Just like a phoenix rising from the ashes, what was once thought to be a sign of your demise is now your crowning moment. They thought they had put out your flame, but all they did was stoke the fire that was already inside you. The truth that they tried to bury is now the very light that leads you. It's the beacon that guides you, and it's the force that others will now look to when they seek hope. Your journey has been about more than just surviving. It's about standing tall when others thought you would fall. It's about pushing through the storm and emerging stronger. The fire that was meant to consume you, it has become the refining flame that makes you untouchable. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. So, stand tall now, for you are not the same person you were before. The pressure, the pain, the hardship, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to build you. You are a living testament to the power of perseverance, to the truth that cannot be hidden, and to the divine power that flows through you. Now that you know who you are, nothing and no one can stop you. They tried to define you. They tried to limit you, but now the truth has been revealed. And it's stronger than anything they ever could have imagined. This is your moment. The universe has prepared you for this. Every tear, every trial, every doubt, they all served to align you with the greatness that is now yours. The truth is alive in you, and it will not be silenced. Stand in it, walk in it, and let it lead you to places you've always dreamed of. You were made for this. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. And this is only the beginning. And now, as the truth unveils itself, the world starts to see you for who you really are. No longer are you a voice in the void. Your spiritual abilities have grown more potent. What was once mere intuition now carries the weight of thunder. You know when something isn't right. You feel energy shifting before things even happen. Your perception, once dismissed, has transformed into foresight. No longer are you guessing. You are fully aligned with the cosmic plan, and your awareness is sharper than ever. Imagine a mighty beacon blazing from the highest peak, its light unwavering against the endless horizon. This is you, an unstoppable force of divine energy whose every step causes the cosmos to stir in approval. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. As you journey onward, the chaos around you transforms into a harmonious design. No longer are the events in your life mere accidents or random occurrences. Instead, every sign you encounter is a deliberate, sacred confirmation from the universe itself. What once appeared as trivial glitches in your day-to-day experience, those inexplicable shifts in your social media feed, those unplanned moments of serendipity, those coincidences that seem too perfectly timed to be random, are in fact divine signals. They are cosmic markers pointing you toward your true purpose. Each symbol, each serendipitous encounter, is the universe's way of affirming that your awakening is not only real, but essential. In this phase of your evolution, breakthroughs that once seemed impossible are aligning effortlessly in your favor. Imagine the way a perfectly engineered machine glides along its designed path without a single misstep. Such is the way the universe now moves to support your every move. Doors swing open without the need for a knock, and paths that were once hidden in darkness become illuminated by a light that radiates from deep within your soul. It is as if the cosmos has been waiting patiently for you to step into your full power, to claim the authority that is inherently yours, and only then does it yield its blessings to your indomitable will. Every occurrence that accompanies your journey is a testament to the certainty of your destiny. These are not mere strokes of fortune. They are the universe's acknowledgement of your profound awakening. The same divine orchestration that brought the sun over the horizon and set the stars in motion is now aligning the energies around you. The very fabric of reality adjusts to make way for your transformation. This is your time of manifestation, a time when the impossible becomes possible because you have risen to claim your rightful place in the order of creation. Picture the intricate tapestry of life, woven with the threads of destiny and choice. Each thread represents an event, a moment, a sign meant to guide you forward. When you observe that a long-forgotten tune now plays in your life, that an unexpected encounter stirs something deep within you, it is the sacred signature of cosmic design at work. These elements, which once appeared as mere embellishments on the surface of your existence, now reveal themselves as the building blocks of your higher truth. They are the subtle, yet unmistakable echoes of a divine arrangement that has been carefully planned since time began. In every moment of synchronized wonder, the perfectly timed appearance of a familiar symbol, the coincidental meeting of a kindred spirit, the gentle nudges that steer you away from pitfalls, you receive the assurance that nothing in your journey is left to chance. Each sign is a deliberate message from the Creator, a celestial roadmap designed to uplift you and activate your dormant potential. The energy that flows around you is a sacred current, and it is now moving to carry you toward a destiny that transcends ordinary limits. It's the same power that brings forth miraculous breakthroughs and transcendent insights, the power that transforms obstacles into opportunities and fear into unyielding courage. Now imagine this: every time you make a choice that aligns with your inner truth, the cosmos responds in kind. It is as if the stars themselves lean in to witness your ascent, showering you with blessings and opening channels that were previously closed. Your journey of awakening is a dynamic interplay between your intent and the infinite generosity of the universe. The more you act in alignment with your divine purpose, the more the world rearranges itself in your favor. With every conscious decision to walk in truth, you set into motion a cascade of events that ripples out to elevate not only your life, but the lives of all who are connected to you. This is not merely a personal evolution, it is a collective revolution. As you step into your full potential, you become a beacon of hope to countless souls still trapped in the confines of a limited reality. You are the spark that ignites a fire of transformation, a living testament that the barriers imposed by outdated beliefs and societal constraints can be shattered. The energy you embody resonates far beyond the physical plane, inspiring others to awaken to their own inherent greatness. It is a magnet for divine possibilities. It draws forth those who are ready to embrace the fullness of life and cast aside the shadows of fear and limitation. Consider how the universe has conspired to support you. Serendipitous meetings, unexpected opportunities, and moments of inexplicable clarity have become the norm. These are the divine confirmations that you are on the right path, that your spiritual evolution is not only unfolding, but accelerating. Like the gears of a grand cosmic clock, every moment aligns perfectly to reveal your truth. The synchronicities you experience are not random. They are the rhythmic pulse of a universe that is in perfect harmony with your being. They are the celestial confirmation that every step you take is divinely orchestrated, every challenge a stepping stone, every triumph a sign of destiny fulfilled. Your awakening is both a personal and universal phenomenon. It represents the unveiling of your true self, a self that has been patiently waiting beneath layers of illusion and doubt. Now, as you listen to the gentle whispers of the cosmos, you understand that you are not an isolated spark, but a crucial part of a magnificent, ever-expanding flame. The world around you is shifting, its old paradigms giving way to a new era of conscious living. And at the heart of this evolution is you, a chosen vessel whose very presence brings light to the darkest corners and hope to the most desolate hearts. Let every sign you encounter be a reminder of your purpose. Absorb each divine signal as a testament to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Stand firm in the knowledge that your every action, every thought, and every breath is being supported by the very essence of creation. Your journey is sacred. Your path is illuminated by divine wisdom that flows from the eternal source of all that is. Embrace the miracles unfolding around you and within you, for they are the building blocks of a new reality, one where the power of awakening transforms the individual and in turn revolutionizes the collective. Now, as you continue to walk forward along this divinely ordained path, know that nothing can deter you. The universe is in perfect alignment with your destiny. Each step you take is a step toward a life that is not confined by the old ways, but is vibrant with the promise of limitless potential. You are a living, breathing beacon of transformation, and the true brilliance of your spirit is now impossible to ignore. May you move forward with unwavering confidence, knowing that every sign, every miracle, and every unexpected blessing is part of a grand tapestry woven by the hand of destiny. Embrace your divine purpose. Stand tall as a testament to the truth that the universe has been waiting for you to awaken and transform not just your own life, but the very fabric of existence itself. Your journey is a sacred unfolding, a divine symphony of miracles and signs, playing out in perfect harmony with your soul's purpose. Let this awakening be a rallying cry for all those who feel confined by the ordinary. You are here to break the chains of limitation and to usher in a new era of abundance and truth. As you step boldly into this destiny, remember that the road ahead is paved with divine promises. Every symbol, every synchronistic moment is a stepping stone toward a future where your true light shines brightly for all to see. A future that is already beginning to take shape, right here, right now, guided by the unmistakable hand of divine providence. Stand firm, chosen one, and let the radiant power of your awakening set the world on fire with hope, transformation, and unstoppable abundance. The time is now. Move forward in the light of your truth and watch as the entire cosmos dances to the rhythm of your divine destiny. As the signs and synchronicities increase, numbers, meaningful encounters, messages that resonate on a deeper level, you realize that what you thought were mere coincidences are, in fact, the universe revealing itself to you. You are not hallucinating, you are awakening, and the deeper you step into this truth, the more the world has no choice but to shift with you. The label of crazy no longer holds power. Now, there is undeniable proof in the form of tangible outcomes. Those who once mocked you are now the ones watching in awe as your words manifest right before their eyes. They laughed at you once, dismissed your visions as foolish, and mocked your purpose with cold indifference. But look at them now, watching in stunned silence. The very truths you spoke, once disregarded, have manifested right before their eyes. The prophecy you carried, which they dismissed as nonsense, has unfolded, and it's undeniable. Your true essence, once hidden behind their mockery, now stares them down, like a reflection of their own disbelief. In this pivotal moment, the forces of destiny crown you, and the arrogance they once held crumbles to dust. What they called crazy was never about you being out of touch. It was about their refusal to see the truth you carried. Being labeled as mad wasn't random. It was their only defense mechanism against the truth they feared. It wasn't a spontaneous reaction, but a well-calculated tactic to try and discredit you. You held visions and truths that transcended their logic, and when the unfamiliar collides with fear, it doesn't yield. It resists. This is not a new story. Throughout history, those who dared to speak the truth were persecuted, only to be vindicated in time. Just like Noah building an ark when it made no sense, just like Jesus healing when the rules said otherwise, just like Joan of Arc standing strong in the face of execution, and like Einstein being considered mad until his genius was recognized, these are the footsteps you've walked in. These weren't isolated moments. They were divine blueprints, and you are fulfilling that very inheritance, encountering resistance all along the way. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Each time they laughed, they weren't mocking you. They were terrified of what your truth represented. Your knowing, your insight, disrupted their carefully constructed realities. While they refused to listen, you remained steadfast, and the label of crazy never stuck. You weren't wrong, you were simply ahead of your time. Their fear of what you could see and know turned into their tool to silence you. But you persisted. The whispers of doubt never overcame the fire within you because you understood that your strength wasn't just from belief, it was from an unwavering trust in your purpose. While others tried to tear you down, you were being forged. Every sleepless night, every tear, every time you had to pick yourself up when no one else would. This was the refinement process that made you unbreakable. You weren't seeking their approval. Your armor was built by the truth that you carried within, a truth that outlasted their doubt. As the world adjusts to the revelation of your truth, it becomes impossible to ignore. Your abilities have grown sharper, more powerful, and they can no longer be written off. The moments you once longed for have now materialized. What seemed impossible is now unfolding, not by chance, but by divine alignment. The inner world you've trusted in silence is now mirroring the world around you. Doors are opening without effort. Paths are clearing without a struggle. The universe is no longer waiting for you to prove yourself. It is simply bowing to the power within you. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. You are no longer walking through life in uncertainty. Repeating numbers, strange alignments, and uncanny conversations are not just coincidental. They are divine signs guiding you, confirming your awakening. These synchronicities are no longer anomalies. They are a confirmation that you are on the right path. You are no longer guessing. You are knowing, and the world is beginning to adjust to this new, undeniable truth.